Salvador Dali nightmare. Oh. 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 Gotta get this together. Gotta get it all together.
Hello.
Laura?
Luke, what's wrong?
It's terrible.
What's terrible?
It's what's happening is terrible.
What? What's happening?
That's what I want to know. What's happening?
Oh, Luke.
Oh, I opened my eyes this morning, and I can't get out of bed.
Why not?
Because I'm surrounded by the enemy, Laura. I got magenta to the left of me, magenta to the right of me.
Yeah, well, you wanted the walls that color.
But I thought it would look better in the daylight.
Well, I hate to tell you this, but there isn't much sunshine today. It's cloudy.
I know. You know, this apartment looks like the inside of a headache.
Are you having second thoughts about the color?
I'm never going to make it to work. That's all there is to it. I'm not going to make it to work unless you come up here and help the walking wounded. Make me breakfast and then we'll go to work. But because if I don't go to work, you don't go to work because you don't get a ride to work.
Well,
Come on, please, please. I mean it. I feel just awful.
Okay. I'll do that on one condition.
Just name it.
That you pay me the $50.
No, wait a minute. You got to be kidding. I'm going to pay you $50 for painting my apartment, so it makes me sick in here.
Hey, look, a deal's a deal. I mean, that's just not fair. I mean, the boss asked you to do something, I did it, and you don't pay me?
The boss? Oh, hey, no, wait, I kind of like that. I like being called the boss.
You're a male chauvinist.
I never have denied that at all. You know what my motto is? It's keep them barefoot and pregnant. So, come on up here, woman. Fix me some food and don't wear any shoes.
What about the $50?
Oh, you have a one-track mind.
Look, pay me, or I'll phone Robert Scorpio and I'll have him take me out to breakfast and then drive me home.
That's you, Spence, or I'll kill you. Okay, who is it?
Who do you think it is, King Kong?
My God.
O'Reilly!
Hi,
sweetheart.
It's me, Queen of the International Jet Set. Oh, well, the bad pennies turned up again in living color.
You're still as tough as you used to be, huh?
Tougher. Want me to show you how high you can bounce?
Oh, no, not at this hour of the morning, I can see you as tough and as mean as you used to be.
Well, some people mellow out when they get older. Me, I just get more ornery.
Yeah?
Tell me, kid, how's the gig going?
Please, don't use that. I'm a respectable businessman. I'm grown up. Look, 6'1",
Listen,
a millionaire.
you'll always be kid, Sonny, to me, no matter what, and I can still take you over my knee anytime I want.
All right, I promise to be a good boy.
Oh, well, that's too bad. Personally, I kind of love it when you're rotten. It's a joy to watch when you are.
Oh, all right.
Oh, you're looking good, kid. You're looking good. Yes, you are. Hello?
Good morning, you lovely thing. How are you on this glorious day?
I feel just wonderful. Maybe just a tiny bit pregnant, though.
Oh, dear. You sound like you need to see a doctor.
Oh, I do, right this instant. Are you going to come over?
Oh, well, what would keep me from coming over to see you? Oh, listen, I have thought up the most fantastic cover story for us.
What is it?
I'll tell you when I get there. Bye.
You really should be more discreet, cousin dear.
You're getting very sneaky. Do you know that, Alex?
Sneaky? Me? Look who's calling the kettle black. I was just simply in the living room minding my own business, and, I needed to make a phone call. And there you were, having a sweet little conversation with your sweet little playmate.
I don't want to discuss my personal business with you, Alex.
Well, I think you hardly need to when you're being this careless.
Careless?
Really, Alan, how tacky. Getting Susan Moore pregnant? Looks like the Quartermain bloodline still runs true and straight.
We'll settle this right here and now, Alex.
Will we now? Seems that our naughty little boy's been caught with his hands in the cookie jar, and now he's going to have a tantrum.
I can stop you from doing anything, and you know it.
Oh, Alan, how boring. Don't tell me you're going to threaten me again with how I've handled the Quartermain funds.
You think you're going to find it boring when I squeeze you right out of this family?
And I suppose Edward has no say-so in this?
Edward, as you called him, is on my side. Edward is my father.
I'll remind you, Alan, that I'm still a member of this family.
You are a niece. You are a cousin. You are not my sister, and you don't have Tracy's advantages.
Are you suggesting I test that theory?
You're already testing it to the absolute limit. What I suggest to you, Alex, is that you disclose every single detail of the Quartermain funds, or you're going to be thrown right out of here on your well-tailored portfolio.
Bravo, Alan, bravo. A good defense is always an aggressive offense. All right. I'm going to make you what I consider a very good proposition. You tell me exactly how you're going to handle your, delicate situation with Susan Moore. And I'll tell you exactly where you stand financially, and not a moment before.
So we're really going to get down to it, are we?
Only if we have to.
How can you possibly profit if you're on the outside?
Oh, but I am not on the outside. I am very much on the inside.
You're on the inside only as long as I choose to let you stay there. Don't you ever blackmail me, Alex, ever, or I'll destroy you.
My goodness. The dear boy suddenly has claws.
You are treading on a very thin wire, madam.
Oh, don't threaten me, Alan. I invented the strategy. Now, I've caught you, and you simply don't know how to handle it.
What I know is that I'll never turn my back on you again.
You know, it's really utterly amusing. Actually, I'm a little ashamed of myself for not having put the clues together a little sooner. The way Susan Moore never dated anybody else. And imagine a beautiful girl like Susan staying a, recluse.
You have a remarkable ability to cheapen everything you talk about.
And that ridiculous routine of going down to the disco to check out the books. Oh, what a laugh, Alan. You'd know the difference between a debit and a credit. Now stay out of my business operations.
Stay out of it? I'm going straight into the middle of it. I'm going to have the Quartermain finances audited from one end to the other.
I suggest you reconsider that decision, cousin dear. Because unless you call off that audit, I'm going to tell Monica all about Susan Moore. And if you think I'm kidding, you just call my bluff.
Oh, goodness. A little early for door slamming, isn't it?
I'm sorry, Monica. I was just thinking about something else.
Obviously. Well, tell me about last night. I waited up as long as I could for you to get home.
I'm sorry, Alex and Dad, they work late. I couldn't get into the office.
Oh, all right. Well, what about today, then?
Alex is already up and about now.
Alan, don't tell me you're just going to give up on finding out what financial mess we're in, are you?
How can you be so certain, Monica, that we really are in a financial mess?
Well, because you don't look like you're brimming over with confidence, that's why.
Well, I'll tell you what. I have told you that I have a key to the ELQ office. I will use it. I don't know whether it'll be morning or nighttime, but I will use it. I'm an officer of the corporation, and I have every right to investigate what's going on there, okay?
Yes, because that's what I've been telling you to do all along. Also, to get some auditors to come in there, which I think you might try doing.
What is everybody in this family all of a sudden they're a financial genius? Will you please let me do it my way?
Good morning. Thanks for saving my life.
1 skillet, 4 eggs.
Very good. And 1 manila envelope. What are these, your cooking references?
No, it's just some mail that I didn't want to open by myself.
What's in here? Something that you're concerned about?
First batch of replies from the personal ads I put in the Mexican newspapers addressed to the post office box number that I used.
You think there's something in here from Scott?
It's possible. I don't know. I was afraid to open it because I didn't want to find out something that I didn't want to know.
Like he wouldn't give you a divorce?
He will, won't he?
Well, I don't know. I mean, to the rest of the world, you keep saying that he would never hang you over the edge of a cliff, but I don't think you really believe that, do you?
I don't know what to believe anymore.
Well, I'll tell you something. He'd be a damn fool if he gave you up without a fight, because I never would. No man would. I wouldn't if you were my wife. Mm-mm. Look, I think we better get this back on neutral territory. Speaking of hanging over the edges of a cliff, right? Neutral territory.
Okay.
You gonna cook breakfast?
Well, where's my $50?
You know, you are really a nudge.
I had a good teacher. Where's the $50?
Okay. Okay, $50 it is. You got it. Here you go. 50 big ones.
Why are you carrying around that kind of money?
Hey, I got a big expense account these days. Do you mind? I need it.
Oh, really? To buy more magenta paint, right?
Well, what are we gonna do about these walls?
Well, I could repaint them beige for you for another $50. The landlady did want beige.
Oh, right, over my dead body and her bottle of gin. I'm telling you, I have not done anything so far to accommodate that...
Old bag.
bag.
It's so nice to be able to laugh together again.
Yeah, it's nice. Oh, it's a little too nice. A little too nice, okay? Why don't you start the breakfast and I'll open the envelope, please.
But thank you for giving me the $50 for it.
Oh, forget it.
Luke, please just kiss me one more time. Just in case that envelope has bad news.
Who could resist?
Really a nudge.
The worst.
What is a nudge?
Nudge is a woman with the softest skin God ever created and the most beautiful eyes. And someone who's gonna burn me up alive if you don't start breakfast right now. Here we go. Right through the eggy wakes, okay?